Hey guys, it's Erika Jones here for CMS-Connected, and I'm here in the Big Easy, New Orleans, Louisiana for Acquia Engage. Right now, I'm in the Partner Pavilion, and I'm going to go talk to all the partners and see what they have to tell us. So I'm joined now by Jeff Walpole, and he is from Phase 2. How are you doing today?
Good, good. How are you?
I'm great, thank you for asking. So the first thing I want to know is, why was it important for Phase 2 to be at this event? Why did you sponsor Engage?
Well, we've been engaged sponsor for a couple years now. Our partnership with Acquia goes back to the very beginning. I think we were like a top 5 original partner of Acquia's and have been in the Drupal space with Acquia for as long as Drupal's been around. So we're really excited about Engage because it's a place where our customers come and our potential customers come, and the people that work in our space come to share how they're doing digital experience.
Well, Acquia is one of our main technology partners. We have a lot of clients who utilize their tools, and it just made sense to be here.
Absolutely.
Partner. Yeah, absolutely. So we're a full-service digital marketing agency, and we rely on their technologies for a number of our digital experiences that we're developing.
We go every year. We sponsor every year. One of our clients won an Acquia Engage Award, so we wanted to support them and also give a session on stage and talk about the work we did together. So it's a great event to connect with clients and potential clients.
I'm now joined by Seth Gregory from EPAM. How are you doing today?
Doing well. How are you?
I'm great. Thank you for asking. So the first thing that we'd love to know is, why was it important for EPAM to be at this event? Why are you sponsoring Engage?
Well, we have a long-standing partnership with Acquia and a long history doing Drupal delivery. So we're very excited to be here and support Acquia, support the Drupal community.
Sure, we're doing some really exciting work with Acquia, and a lot of our clients are here. So we wanted to come and talk about the new offerings that we're putting out there around AI-driven personalization with Acquia Lift and the other products.
Why is FFW at Acquia Engage? Why did you guys want to sponsor the event?
Yeah, absolutely. So this is actually, I think, our 5th year sponsoring. So almost since the beginning. And we've been partners with Acquia for about 10 years. We're really committed to the Drupal ecosystem, have a lot of expertise in the Acquia products. So really, really exciting to be here and see what they have coming up for the next year.
Well, we've been using Drupal at Evolving Web for the last 10 years, and we're really implicated in the Drupal community, team of Drupal experts. And recently we've expanded our company, and we're doing more content strategy, user experience than ever before. So now I feel like our services are a real complement to the Acquia suite of products. And as Acquia partners, we're really excited to be here and participating in the conference.
Well, Elastic Path, we've had a long relationship with Acquia. We do a lot of work with open source. Acquia has done a great job with taking front-end Drupal content and really, providing innovation around how people build experiences and user experiences. So we have a long-term relationship. We do a lot of work together in the field, and we have great customers together, really innovating on both platforms.
Great. So seeing that you have this great relationship, is there a value proposition that Elastic Path and Acquia shares?
Yeah, years ago we kind of came up with the concept of headless commerce, and it really was like taking the front end off of e-commerce. And Acquia's done a great job really kind of developing the idea of headless content. And a lot of what they've been talking about here at the conference has really been around digital freedom. And it's having kind of what we used to call best of breed components, but it's really the fact you have componentry that can be assembled together in very innovative ways. And so marketing teams feel really unshackled from the constraints of these big black box projects and products, and having these monolithic solutions. So having these kind of separate solutions really gives our customers the ability to do many different things that really weren't foreseen in the past.
I think so. They really embrace an open, digital experience platform, an open DXP. They have to. Drupal's an open source system, so it's not just about free. It's about the ability to integrate and do things that are not necessarily what maybe Acquia sort of foresaw that you were going to use the software for. So really embracing that you're going to integrate with other systems and other tools is really exciting. And I think being that open framework is a differentiator for them, and we like giving that sort of empowerment to clients.
Between R2I and Acquia, is there a value proposition that you would say you both share?
I think it's just around, sort of orchestrating the digital experience for our customers visitors, and customers. So, we're a development. We're sort of this hybrid between a marketing agency and a systems integration shop. So we sort of play in the middle piece of that. And with the Acquia tools and solutions, it allows us to create a really amazing experience, a connected experience that, in our case, we're hoping to drive impact for our clients.
We both believe in providing great experiences, and we're able to take the Acquia products and use them with our customers to deliver those experiences across different platforms, different devices, and making sure that the content is really flowing through their products.
Yeah, there's actually quite a few. So obviously our roots are in open source, just like Acquia. So going back with the early days of Drupal, I think we share a value proposition around that. But most importantly, I think we look at the sort of the two customers, primary customers that Acquia and Phase 2 share as IT and marketing. And I think between there, if you look at the product stack that Acquia's put together, you've got essentially, as they announced today, they have their Drupal cloud, which appeals to more of the sort of the developers and the architects and that IT side of things. They've got their content cloud, which is really for content collaborators that could be really in marketing or IT. And then they have their marketing cloud, which is an emerging set of things that focuses on the conversion and optimization problems that marketing customers have. And I think we share those same customers. We share those same value propositions that are important to them in terms of conversion, or over here in terms of scalability and creating great architecture and great development. And so as a result, we sort of we end up with the same type of customer, and in many cases, the literal exact same customers. And so we share about probably 50% or so of our customer base with Acquia. So, yeah.
So between EPAM and Acquia, is there one value proposition that aligns between the two of you?
So Acquia has obviously the pedigree of Drupal and Drupal delivery. EPAM has 25 years of pedigree delivering enterprise-level software solutions. So we're working together to bring Drupal into that picture forward for enterprise.
Well, I think Acquia, like Evolving Web, we're both contributing to Drupal as an open source product, and that open source philosophy is a value that we both share. And I have a lot of friends at Acquia, and over the years, they've contributed so much to the tools that make Drupal powerful, and all the amazing brands that are here that are using Drupal, they're benefiting from that. And at our team, we really take we don't take that for granted. We really invest a lot in Drupal as an open source platform, and so we're really aligned in that way.
FFW and Acquia, is there a shared value proposition that you could speak to between the two companies?
Oh, yeah, absolutely. I think we mostly work with clients. So we really think of FFW as a platform agency, and Acquia is all about the open digital experience platform. So really focusing on leveraging that platform to help clients and organizations, brands really achieve ambitious digital experiences, I think is our shared value proposition. And we work with a lot of large organizations together with Acquia, right? So I'd say taking control of your digital experience and governance around it, as well as content and running the experience, is really what we're all about with them.
And everyone's talking about this week at the conference, it's this experience digital freedom. How can you relate this idea of digital freedom back to FFW?
Yeah, no, that's a really good question. I think, for us, freedom is we work with these different brands, and everyone has a different way of approaching their customers, right? And that's really what it's all about, because it's like you can build websites, you can build apps, whatever. If you're not actually talking to the people that you're wanting to be talking to, then it's not worth anything, right? So I think it's all about giving those brands, those companies, the freedom to engage with their audiences the way that they know is best, right? We, like us together with Acquia, will bring in like the technical and digital expertise and experience, but we really rely on the companies that we work with to then also guide us on like, what is our business? What do our customers want? Who are they? And how do we speak to them? And so they should have the freedom to do that through the technology that they get from Acquia.
Sure. So kind of the similarity between Acquia and R2I is we are big believers in sort of tech agnosticism. So the beauty of Acquia Drupal is it is open source. You can bring on the tools that are necessary, and that's where our expertise shines, is choosing the tools that fit into that platform well. A great case study of that would be our work with Leidos. But yeah, I'd see that that's pretty much the benefit we get from Acquia, and we give back to Acquia because we're experts in tool selection. So, John, anything you want to add?
I just think it's frictionless. That's what I see when I'm talking about freedom. It's you're not constrained by any limitations or restrictions. So, I mean, how we work with Acquia is seamless in a way that we're an integrated resource on both sides. We count on them, they count on us to deliver these experiences and this impact.
Sure. We're working with Acquia now to deliver something we're calling AI-driven personalization, and we're able to take the tool and easily combine other products into that. So we're working with our Google partner and our Acquia partner to combine the best products that they have to deliver a great experience that goes above and beyond what you can do with just one product on its own.
Well, we have customers like, Gallo Wines and Republic Services and Biotechny and Singer Sewing Machines, the SVP worldwide. Really, initially, we're kind of setting up their e-commerce websites and then starting to realize very quickly how they could change user experiences, whether it's in-store or it's through kiosks or, Facebook integration, chatbot integration, these kinds of things. So we're finding our customers are innovating and they're experimenting and they're learning. And having these kind of, separate components that know how to work together well can be brought together in very unique and innovative ways.
That's great. Well, thank you so much for sharing your insights with us today.
We're excited to be here, and thank you for the chance to talk about it.
I think there is another kind of shared thing between Phase 2 and Acquia that works well around experiencing digital freedom. You do have a bunch of proprietary platforms that are out there that a lot of these customers are drawn to or using or migrating from. And I think in the case of Drupal and in the case of the Acquia stack that's being put together as sort of the open experience cloud or platform, we do have a lot of shared interests. One of them is open source, open data, the ability to sort of move in and out of these things. But most importantly, it's most of our customers that we see are actually not operating in a homogeneous digital experience platform type environment. They're operating in what we call like a heterogeneous environment where they literally have all of these different components from different software vendors. And the challenge becomes, how do you create on the front end sort of a seamless digital experience that the users are going to be able to work with, and on the back end, how do you integrate all these systems so that you get a unified view of the customer and you've got something that works together as a unified stack. And so when we think of the Acquia platform, we think of a platform that allows us to work in that kind of environment the way most of our customers need it to be, where they can plug and play. And so that sort of best of breed, open, heterogeneous digital experience platform is what I think of. That's what I would assign to that meaning.
So this week, everyone's kind of talking about, experience digital freedom. That's the theme of the week. Is there a way in which you can relate back the idea of digital freedom to Third and Grove?
So I started the company because I started doing open source work with Drupal before I started Third and Grove. And what really excited me is when I brought an open source solution, Drupal, to them, they could do things that they couldn't do before. And suddenly they were unconstrained. It wasn't like a hassle to work with their CMS, and they had a system that they could extend and sort of customize to their needs. And it was really great to free clients that way and free their budgets, free their ability to sort of execute and do things. And it was really satisfying to me personally and intellectually to be able to do that with clients. And so that's really what inspired me to start the company. And so I really like that they're sort of embracing that giving clients that freedom, empowering them to be able to sort of operate the way they want to operate digitally. So I think the values align, and it makes me feel good.
I love that kind of origin story there. That's great. So Justin, thank you so much for taking the time to speak with us today.
Thanks so much.
So back maybe 5 or 6 years ago, our team launched a Drupal training program, and we were working with Acquia at the time on creating a curriculum for Drupal 7. And we've taken that and run with it. So I really believe that by training teams up and empowering people to not only edit their own content, but really build their own digital experiences from the ground up, that is digital freedom. And so by being Acquia training partners, we're helping teams do that, taking what we build and really running with it.
Sure, absolutely. So Acquia has their open digital experience platform, has a fantastic suite of tools, but because it is open, it allows us to integrate very easily with our existing customers' back office suite of tools and whatever services and systems they may already use in their enterprise.
Great. Well, thank you so much for taking the time to speak with us today, Seth.
Absolutely. Thank you.
You're welcome. Enjoy the rest of the conference.